Are you tired? Because I know I'm tired. I am so tired because we're out here and we're working more hours and working for less. And it is tiring and it is draining. You know how the world is now and how everything is at the moment. You see people who work, go out there and be a 9 to 5. And just take a look on the next person when you're walking out on the road and you can see that drain in their face. You can see that I can't be bothered in their body language. People just can't be bothered no more because life is so hard. And you're working dead end jobs to try to make ends meet. We're talking for the honest ones, and we're talking for the people who are not out there, who don't sell drugs or, getting an easy life. And then you look around and you see people that who are on benefits or who don't work. And these people are going on holiday 2 3 times a year. I know that they're not supposed to, but they still do it. I'm not knocking their hustle at all. I'm just simply saying that, yeah, for someone like me and you who are doing a 9 to 5, Britain is making it harder for us to survive. I'm literally like drained of my energy because when do we get that reset? When can we don't get no time to reset at all? I would like for you to tell me, yeah, and make a comment, put it down here and tell me, any one of you guys get time to do a reset? Because you have no time. I see people that work 9 to 5, they have no time with their families because when they finish, they go home, they're so tired, they just want to lie down and go to sleep. Or even if they try to have a conversation with their partner, with the kids, they fall asleep. And I feel sorry for a lot of mothers and stuff like that, especially single mothers who's got 3 4 kids. You get what I mean? So they finish work and then a lot of them got young kids, so they have to go pick up the kids and then they have to, it's like another job. So for single mothers and single fathers out there, you know what? I feel you and I feel your pain. I see you guys, you go and you pick up your kids and then it's back, you're going home to your next job where you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to start preparing dinner. I'm gonna help kids with their homework. I'm gonna, spend some time with the kids. I have to take this one out to play. And then a lot of these people got dogs and stuff like that, so they go take the dog for a walk and stuff like that. So it's like another job. So they do the regular 9 to 5, 8 hour. I wouldn't even say it's 8 hours because people don't be in work 8 hours anymore. Back in the day, I used to work 8 hours and that was my shift. 8 hours. Now it seems like I'm in work for 9 hours, 9.5 hours. So the day is already long. And then when you go home, single. I'm talking to single people now. The people them who are single, yeah, they pick up their kids from school or pick up their kids from wherever, and then they have to go home and cook, help with homework, sorry, do this, do that, and that's another job. Before you know it, it's 9 o'clock. Getting kids washed, getting them ready, putting them to bed. Before you know it, it's 9, 10 o'clock, 11, 12 o'clock, and then you have to be up at 5, half 5, 6 o'clock to get ready, get the kids them ready, drop them off to whoever's looking after them until they go to school and whatever. And then for the couples them, I feel sorry for a lot of the mothers them, mostly because you got a lot of guys, they go home, and I'm not saying that all of them do it, so please don't come for me, but a lot of the guys them, they finish work, they get home before the wife and they sit down and wait. Then you see the wife or the partner coming in with the kids. They don't even say let them go get the kids. They go and then he's sitting down and waiting on her to cook. Guys, I'm telling you, please, as a couple, anyone, if you're a couple or a union or even a family member, even if it's mother and daughter, father and son, whoever, if you can cook or whatever, when you get home, if the other person who does it all the time or most of the time is not home, just prepare, just start it. And then by the time they get home, it'll be nearly done, or they'll come and take over and then it was the name. But trust me, I'm telling you, life Here in the UK at this moment, it's going from bad to worse. And I don't think that, the government understands that we, the working class people, are the ones that need looking after, because, they say that life expectancy for men is 74 years old, and the amount of people that I've seen and heard that have died between age 49 and 59, it's uncountable. So they need to change that at all. They're trying to raise the pension age, when you can get your pension and stuff like that. A lot of us guys won't make it to see pension age at all, because all the stress of every single day, because for a lot of men are providers, and a lot of good men out there, and they want to provide for their family. And if they can't do it to the best of their ability, then they sit down and they stress and don't know that them stressing is harming them, doing more harm than good. I'm not saying that the women them don't do it as well, because they do it as well. But you see, men are dying at a very fast pace between the age of 49 and 50. It's unreal what is happening to, a lot of guys. And then you look on it and you see a lot of these young guys, all they aspire to do is go to prison. A lot of the young guys, a lot of them, I'm not saying all of them, a lot of them, it's like they just aspire to go to prison, because there would be no other way than aspiration for, for them to be carrying on like the idiots that they are carrying on. Because you see them everywhere they go, they want to start war, or everybody's in a gang and everybody's got a knife, and now they start bringing guns into play. Right now it's only going to get from bad to worse, because if you shoot somebody over there, they're going to come back and shoot you, and then before you know it, every police is going to have to start walking with guns now, and then that's what is going to happen. And it starts, it's in London, it's in Birmingham, it's in Manchester, it's all over the country, where these young boys, there's no chill button. And me personally, I blame the government, social services, human rights. I blame them, because they took away that right from the parents to parent the kids to the best of their ability, because you have one or two people that might have abused their authority and abused the kids, so they took away all the rights. So now parents can't discipline the kids anymore. And then because you can't discipline the kids them anymore, this is what you get. And I couldn't talk, and a lot of parents can talk, but the government ain't gonna do nothing, and they're not gonna change nothing, because guess what happened? A young kid under the age of, let's say someone under the age of 16 goes out and stab up somebody and murder that person. That kid is going to get a slap on the wrist, spend a couple of years in prison, bumping weights. They don't even force them to go to school while they're in there. You get what I mean? And then they say, oh, they're rehabilitated, and send them back out. And what do you think a lot of them do? I'm not saying that all of them does it. A lot of them do. They go right back into the streets and go commit that crime again. And they continue to commit that crime on the way and all the way up into adulthood. And what does social services say about it? They just turn a black eye, and they don't care. And then it's left to the parents them to pick up the pieces, because guess what happened? That one kid that you should have done something about from the early, he's come out now, and before he gets sent back to prison again, he's probably stabbed up 5, 6, 7 more people. And and the cycle just continue, and you see them getting younger and younger, and you see them recruiting more and more and more, and you sit down and you're like, what are the aspiration of these kids? What are the aspiration of these young guys? Why is there the last time I went to Nottingham Carnival was 2001. That was the last time I went there. And them times the man them was warring with bike helmets and stuff like that. You had one and two guys had knife, but it was fists and bike helmets. That's what the man them was fighting with. For what reason? I don't know why they were fighting, but back in London, back in the day, it's still the same thing: East versus West, and the North and the South, and this hood and that hood. And these young boys have picked it up and taken it to a next level where now they're fighting with knives. And now I saw some video on TikTok where they say that some shots were fired somewhere in North London the other day after the carnival. So, and I think someone got shot. So now, but like I said, guns been in play for a long time, but you didn't hear it. Now it's, it's starting to get more and more, and we don't hear or see the government making this knife crime or the punishment that they get for knife crime, making it a priority. But there need to be some deterrent to stop these young kids from want to pick up a knife or a machete. It's like they don't even go out to have fun no more, because if you go out to have fun, you're not going to be walking with a big ass friggin' sword in your waist and shit like that. You get what I mean? Everybody's going out there prepared, and then you see innocent kids are getting stabbed up because they live on the same block as my man, or somebody saw him. He's walking on the road and my man come to him and saying something, and somebody see him talking to my man, and then they're gonna say, oh, he's affiliated with my man, so let's go stab him up next time we see him. And it just shows that a lot of yous are dickheads, man. You get what I mean? It just shows that a lot of yous are idiots, because yous lot are running around with knives and machete and you're just doing the wrong thing. And what are your aspirations for your life? I want to ask all roadman, yeah, all of you out there running up and down with your knife and shit like that. Guess what happened? Yeah. What are your aspirations for life? Do you not want to see tomorrow? Do you not want to see next week? Do you not aspire to see? I done a video where I'm asking the question, yeah. Go and sit with your brethren's mom, yeah, your brethren that got killed by a knife crime or got knifed up. Go sit and with his mom and have a talk with his mom, yeah, and think. After you finish talking to her, just think of every single thing that she said to you and what she went through. Because a lot of you, man, yeah, you see, when time you end up in court, if you look around, none of your brethren them are there, And guess what happened? You see, when you dead and them man may stop up on one man or two man, them man stop riding for you. Know what I mean by stop riding for you, yeah? They don't go see if your mom's okay. They don't go see if your dad's okay. They don't see if your brother's okay or your little sister. And they see you get stabbed up in the streets, and they'll see your little brother headed down the same road that you was on, yeah? And none of them don't try to steer your little brother away from that shit, yeah? This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, yeah? You need to allow it, man. You need to allow it. Put the knives down and stop all of this. You know what? You guys got life so easy. It's so easy for a young man to turn into a millionaire. Back in our day, yeah, and our parents' days, they had to struggle to make it. And a lot of you guys' parents fought and had to deal with a lot of racism and a lot of discrimination, yet to make it where life is easier for you guys. And look how you guys just throwing it away, man. Trust me, you guys' parents had to fight. A lot of you parents come from the Caribbean and come from Africa, and they come here and they work in toilets and they work and doing some of the most disgusting work they can do to give you guys a better life or give your parents a better life. And this is how you repay them, by running around with knives and saying that you're a roadman or you're some bad man and stuff like that, and go throw your life away. Think about the future, man. You wouldn't want what happened to your boy to happen to you, but every man out there feels like it's not gonna happen to them. And it's getting disgusting now, whereas people are scared to come out of the house, and if they come out of the house and they see a little too crowd, then they go in and they don't want to come back out. And a lot of adults are being made prisoners into their own home because of the fear of what might happen, them walking down the road of a block that's warring with another block, and them man come right through and see them on road and want to stab them up or chop them up, or want to question them up or rob them or do anything like that, man. It's not worth it, bro. Just think about the future. What are your aspirations, for the future? What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? A lot of you guys got talent. There's a lot of musical talent, and you guys want to use this drill and start the beef and stuff like that. And there's a lot of talented footballers, but guess what happened? The team that might scout him and want to over there, he gonna have to catch a bus and go to 2 or 3 different neighborhoods that's warring with his neighborhood, and he might not even make it off the bus. You lot are killing each other for no reason. Too much young boys are going, man. And the government needs to start looking and paying more attention, or else there's not going to be no future. And if you guys need something to be a motivation and to start preaching about this thing, why it's not happening? Because guess what happened? 85% of the kids that die from knife crime look like me. Now you tell me now, yeah, if that was the other way around, where that 85% were Caucasian, I bet you any money that the government would have done something about it long time ago. Come on, guys, think about it. Just think about it. All they're doing is sitting down and laughing at you guys and goes, watch them. Let them do it to each other. Just let them take each other out. Now they don't even have to do nothing at all. Now they don't have to do, all they have to do is just sit back and don't change the laws and do nothing at all about it. Go inside the prisons, yeah, and ask and check around and see how much young boys that look like me, yeah, come from the same background as me, that are in jail for knife crime all over the country. There's more of them that come from the same background as me or look like me that are in prison. And you guys are not thinking, you guys are falling into the trap. You get what I mean? So if they wanted to get rid of us, they are getting rid of us because you guys are doing it to yourself. Wake up and smell it and see what's going on around you, bro. You young men, wake up and see what's going on about you. I'm disgusted when I heard about all of the foolishness that went on at Carnival and after Carnival, and who people see with knife and machete running around and stuff like that. Allow it, man. You guys need to allow it, man. You must want better for yourself. You must want better for your life. And for the working class people in this country, yeah, we work so hard and we raise our kids, and you boys are killing each other. So you need to tell your mom and your dad from early. You know what, mom? Don't even bother work so hard. Don't even try to do nothing for me, because I don't want nothing better for my life. I'm just gonna pick a knife up, I'm gonna pick a gun up, and I'm gonna go out on the streets and I'm gonna be a roadman. Why the hell are you guys, yeah, seeing your mom and your dad working so hard to give you guys a better life than they had, and then you just go throw it away by go joining a gang, or because you come from this street or you come from that, you want to go join the gang, and you guys are running up and down and killing each other. You get what I mean? I'm 46 years old. I give thanks that I live past 25. I'm 46. I've got 3 boys, and I think I'm gonna die of worry more than getting, stabbed up and stuff like that, because I worry every single day that my boys leave out of the house. 13, 15, and 21. Every single day, I'm so stressed when they go out of the door until they come back home. I am stressed. I'm finishing work and I'm driving as fast as I can to go pick my son up from work. Now he's a grown-ass man, and I'm scared of him even walking on the street because of some dickheads like yous out there running up and down with knives doing foolishness. Come on now, man. Tell me from now, tell me from early. I asked my 13-year-old, tell me from early what you want to do. Have you got aspirations for a future, a better future? If you got aspiration for a future, then I'll back you 100%. But if your aspiration is to go out there and be a roadman, then bruv, I'm gonna stop working so hard to mind you. I'm not gonna look after you at all. I am not gonna help you to elevate to be help you to go be a roadman. I help you to be a better person. If I'm at this level, and I'm out here working so hard, you must better me, and your son must better you, and that's how the future must be. All you guys walking around talking about you love your mom and you love your dad and you love your this and you love your dad. If you love your mom and your dad, then you wouldn't go out there and be running up and down, stabbing up people and doing all of this foolishness that you guys are doing out there, man. Everybody, oh, if a man touch my mom, what you gonna do? Your mom wouldn't get touched if you wasn't out there messing about with other man. You get what I mean? If you wasn't out there running up and down with knife or being in gang, your mom wouldn't get touched. So man's out there talking, oh man, mess with my mom, what they gonna do? Man, shut up, man. If you love your mom, yeah, you go do stuff that will make her proud. Not go out there and be some road man or go out there and be man out in the street. You get what I mean? So, but you know what? I think this video is what 21 minutes at the moment. But you know what? I have to go right now. I'm going to my bed right now, man, because you guys, you kids, young boys out there are stressing me out. People, if you've come this far into the video, this you know, so that YouTube know that you guys are watching this content, just tap the. I'm telling you, I'm so frustrated with how the situation is in this place at the moment. Just hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell so you guys will be notified as soon as I put up any new videos, man. Yo, young men, please put the knives down. Go get an education, educate your mind, and just remember what I said. You are the ones that the government don't care about, because guess what? Because you don't look like them.